If you think a festival run is the right way to go for your project, then it's time to decide on which festivals to apply to. The application process can be expensive, and submission fees aren't refundable. This means your submissions should be strategic. To minimize costs, it's best to submit early, since many festivals have early bird deadlines at lower prices. You also want to ensure that the festivals you are applying to are worth your time and money. Some may be free, but they might not offer the opportunities larger festivals would. The most prestigious festivals are referred to as the Big Five. They are Venice, Cannes, Berlin, Toronto, and Sundance. These events are filled with industry members, including distributors, agents, and managers. Damien Chazelle describes his experience at Sundance with Whiplash.
You go to a place like Sundance for the first time and there's a history to it that you're very, very aware of, and so you're obviously immediately conscious of what your place in that is. And so of course you have these highfalutin dreams, but you're so kind of focused on the here and now, which is good in a way. It keeps you from being daunted by all the things that you probably won't achieve.
Thank you.
Many large festivals will also host film markets, where filmmakers can find buyers and network with distributors. These markets are worthwhile, even if a filmmaker doesn't have a film to shop. They're an excellent opportunity to see what buyers are looking for and to stir up interest for your next project. Producer Alex Sachs explains the benefits of markets.
If you're using AFM or Berlin Film Market or Cannes to raise money and do pre-sales on your movie, it's almost like you need to sell something at a market so that 3 to 4 months later you could actually make the movie.
Other potentially worthwhile submissions are Oscar qualifying festivals. A win at one of these can make a film eligible for the Oscars. Of course, these higher profile festivals are the most difficult to get into. Sundance, for example, gets over 10,000 submissions a year. It only screens about 200 of them.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Prestige festivals also typically require premiere status, meaning that your film can't be shown anywhere beforehand. As such, it makes sense to submit to these major longshots first. Quentin Tarantino's selection of festivals has to do with release dates.
It always works out to a situation where you make it and then you want to release it soon. So it's either, okay, what's the most appropriate one for us to release it? Okay, it would be Venice, is it Cannes, it all works on when it gets done.
Festivals that cater to specific genres can also be worthwhile submissions if they match your films. There are also some that focus on the demographics or subject matter represented in film. You can also apply to regional festivals where you or your film are from. South by Southwest, for example, has a special category for Texas films. A festival is most useful if you can attend it. It's a best practice to prioritize submitting to those you know you'll be able to go to first.